Greetings. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Whatever it is. Oh, Lord. Let me say, uh, may this message find you well in mind, body, and spirit. Y'all, I know I said I was going to be out here riding, but this is not what I had in mind, but it's all good. I've been up since the crack of stupid. I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I took my grandson to work who lives in another city. Um, mm, Early this morning. So I'm sitting out here waiting on this store to open since I'm on this side, so that I can go in and get a few things, and then that way I don't have to come back out. But that's neither here nor there. My encouragement for today, as I encourage myself, is gratitude. Because even in his situation with his car going on, on the blink, at least he has someone to turn to help him to get where he needs to go so that he can keep his job. And in saying that, I was also thinking about a young man who works at a restaurant that I frequent. And the last time that I was there, he was telling me about his refrigerator and stove both going out pretty much the same time. And he had to spend a lot of money to have it replaced. Well, I could go on and on about things that happen, but I'm looking at it in a way of gratitude. Also, as I said, my grandson, he has me. But I'm grateful I have a good working vehicle. I'm in good health where I could get up and take him. And even the young man that was talking about his stove and refrigerator, he was blessed to have the money, whether it was through his planning or whatever. He had the money to replace what was messed up. So, with that said, I just want to say, instead of focusing on things to complain about, if we would spend more time being grateful for what we have. And I know everybody's situation is not the same, but even in the worst of things, there's always something to be grateful for. I give gratitude every day, morning and before I go to bed, because there are so many who are without. I'm not. There are those who can't. I can. And if I just take the time to say thank you, and this is the other thing, when you complain and you don't take care of what you have or what you have access to, how do you expect to get more? Because people are always striving for more and more and more. How do you expect to get more and you're not grateful for what you already have? I give thanks every day, and I encourage you to do the same. Even in the worst, there's always a balance, the good and the bad. And we need to know how to stay within that balance. And one of the best ways that I know how to do it is to be grateful in all things. Because sometimes even when something doesn't go like we want it to go, There may be a lesson in it. It also may be that it didn't go right at that time because it wasn't for us. I've known people who have avoided accidents because certain things happened and it threw them off as far as timing and the route that they would have gone on. You know, there was a bad accident. People have lost their lives. Things like that that we don't even think about. Even as I was fussing about the traffic on the way back to my town, I'm just still grateful. I'm sitting here waiting. The sun is about to come up, and I'm about to go into this store. But it dawned on me that a lot of times we don't give gratitude where it's due. And if somebody does something for you, be thankful, no matter how small it is, or you may think it is. If they go out of their way to do something for you, be grateful. Because there's so many who don't have somebody to do, you know, or somebody that will give them the support. So I've been on the up end, I've been on the down end. And as I've said before in some of my other videos, this too shall pass. Baby, if you're doing good, this too shall pass. But if you're doing bad, also remember, this too shall pass. Just be grateful within the time where you are. Let it go. So with that said, that's all I have for today. I hope, again, that this message finds you well in all your ways. Keep your mind in a state of gratitude and see what happens. I think you may be surprised. So until I see you in the next video, be well. Okay, y'all. I'm out of the store, but I thought of something else. It's gonna be short, part 2. Okay. And speaking of gratitude, when things go right and people who do a good job and do something for you, a service, whether it's a waitress or somebody in customer service in a store or just whatever, we're always so quick when something goes wrong to lodge complaints, fuss, da-da-da-da-da. But when you have a great experience, or somebody goes above and beyond what they're supposed to do, or even if they don't go above and beyond, even if they do it with a smile and a happy spirit, I think that we should take notice of that, and we should say thank you. Man, folk have gotten away from good manners. You know, there was a time when we said please, thank you, and you're welcome, and you know, a lot of things. So instead of always seeing what's wrong with what people do, when things are going good, let that be known. Recently, one of the things I did, I had to go and exchange vehicles, and the young lady who was my service rep was very nice. She was new. She wasn't the same one that I had before. And my radio, a couple of things didn't work, and my navigation in days and weeks after that. So I would email her and tell her what I needed, and she always tried to find a way to help me. And the last thing she did was that she was working on something on a weekend when she was on her own time. She was, of course, she had access to her computer, but she took the time to research a solution for me and emailed me to let me know what to try. And it worked. But this was the thing. I also let her know how much I appreciated that. And I also sent an email to her supervisor to let them know what a great job she was doing. So I'm saying all that to say, when somebody does a really good job and you're grateful for what they do, always, first of all, tell them thank you. But if someone above them needs to know, let them know. Hey, you got a good associate. You got a good employee here. Those kind of things speak volumes when it's time for, say, if a person they get annual reviews, which impacts their pay or not. Just to let those above know that they're doing a great job, because this is the thing. When they do good, it makes the whole department or the whole company, whatever it may be, it makes everybody look good, okay? But yeah, the biggest thing is just in being grateful. Please recognize when people do good things, and when you're interacting with folk, there's nothing wrong with giving them a smile. Sometimes that may be the only one they get during the day. You never know what people are going through. I know you've heard that before. You never know what people are going through, and a smile and a hello or a hi, and meaning it, not just out of because that's what's normally, oh my God, people, just because that's what is expected. No, let somebody know. You be the one to make their day start off good or end well, whichever it may be. But I just wanted to, after I got back out here, I just wanted to say that a lot of times we don't as much as we should, and everybody wants to be thought of. Everybody wants to be encouraged. Well, I take that back. Not everybody, because we're not talking about those kind of people. But everybody has feelings, and when somebody does something good, let it be known. Let them know how much you appreciate it. Okay? This is the last one for the day. I am now out here in the morning traffic with the people going to work, and I'm carrying my hand to the house. I want to, excuse me, make it there in one piece. And have a good rest of your day or your evening, whichever.